Kitkatscanread. Hey guys, it's Katie, welcome to another video, and today I'm bringing you my Witchathon round number 3 announcement video. All the other hosts will be doing these as well, so I will have like all of the information linked in the description box below if you want to check more out about everything. But I'm going to try and go through everything in as much detail as possible, and hopefully I explain it good enough. If not, to be honest, you can check out Sam from Yarn Reader's announcement video because she has created this wonderful readathon, and I'm so lucky and privileged to be a big part of it. So basically, Witchathon is like a readathon that is based around 6 actual like teams who basically compete for the honour of the favour of the goddess. So yeah, you have sort of like groups that, like for example, my team are like the crystal team. You have like another team that's like for the kitchen witches. So yeah, like we're all different types of witches, but yeah, I'll get to like that kind of stuff a bit later. So this readathon is like a page-based readathon, so you can pretty much, like with your first book that you read, it literally goes towards like all of the pages of the book. So for example, if it was like a 452 page book, then as your first read, then you get 452 points, and any other books, any other prompts other than that get you 5 points. So yeah, 1 book per prompt, so you get additional points if the book fits more prompts. If you read the Coven book, then that will give you 15 pages. Again, it's not required, it's just like an additional thing if you want to get yourself like extra pages towards your team. If you read a So Mote It Be book club read, and there are a few months that are out, and you will also have like the Maze book as well. If you read those, then that will give you like 25 points, 25 pages. If you read and complete any of the goddesses prompts, so that's Sam's prompts, then that is worth 50 pages or 50 points each. And also all of the covens are going to have their own challenges, which, you know, will get you like 10 points, 10 pages. Sam is also going to be doing like tarot pulls from her deck of challenges. They could be like 1 or 2 couples, just depending on the actual tarot deck that day, and you know what the fate lies in Sam's hands. But yeah, with those you can basically kind of like subtract from another team like 10 points, which is really cool thing to add. So I'll talk about like my coven now. So we are the Crystal Moon Coven. There's myself, and there's also my acolyte, who's kind of like my assistant, and that is Pine's Reading, also known as Destiny. And yeah, I'm really glad to have Destiny on board to help me. She was fantastic in the previous rounds, so I had like no doubt about it, like when I was thinking of who my acolyte was going to be, that it was going to be Destiny. So yeah, we've got 16 prompts, and I'm just going to read them out to you. So we've got a prompt to read a book that has an oracle or a seer in, a book that is set at sea, a book with a shiny cover, whatever you interpret a shiny cover to be, a book that's based on your star sign, so this could be like anything to do with your star sign. For example, me, I am an Aquarius, so that's like anything to do with Aquarius, you know, water carriers, so maybe something like with water. A book that's tarot based, so any book that's got like any of the tarot cards that are like, you know, in the book. Could be like the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, or a book that's got the tarot deck in. There's like a few, you know, you'll have with some witchy books as well. A book that is a chakra colour, so you can literally Google all the chakra colours and that will give you like a big hint. A book with a scrying tool on the cover, so yeah, these are just kind of like anything that is like a tool for scrying, and again, feel free to Google that. A book with a smoky cover. For me, I'm just sort of thinking like smoky is kind of like a grey, sort of mystical. Maybe you could have like some clouds on the cover or something. Crystal energy properties. So again, this will be like a good research thing. Look up a crystal, look up the energies of it, and go with that. A book that is 400 plus pages, so chunky book. A book of a least read genre. So, you know, if you maybe don't read like enough thrillers, then, you know, this could be your time to read a good thriller. A book with water on the cover, pretty self-explanatory. Sea green cover. So, I mean, I would distinguish this as kind of like, I don't know, I'm thinking kind of like a turquoise colour, in a way it's kind of like greeny blue. Yeah, you'll find like quite a few of those colours in books. A book with a siren, a nymph or mermaid, or any kind of like sea creature like that. A book that you are drawn towards. So is there a book that you've just been looking at on your shelves lately, or looking at in the bookstore lately, or looking at in the library lately? They're just like, oh, it keeps on grabbing my attention. That is the book for this challenge. And then finally a book that is the colour of a crystal. So any crystal, ruby, emerald, sapphire, you name it, you can read a book with that cover. And our cover book is going to be the House of Nights series. So any book in the series, if you haven't read the series before, start with the first book matched. I have read several of these books. I've never actually completed it. I have reread it several times in order to try and complete it. But yeah, no, they're really fun, kind of like teen vampire books, and they also have like witches in them and elements in them. So if you want like a good witchy book as well, then this would count for it. And also with the chakras as well. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool, like this friendship group just kind of like take on these entities, and yeah, of like earth, wind, fire, spirit. And yeah, it's really cool. So then we also do have a scavenger hunt that will be on the Google document, which I'll link down below. And we also have activities for you guys to do as well, which you will get like some points towards, and that will also be linked on the Google document. So all of this information literally is going to be on the Google document. If I'm literally not making sense, if I'm talking alien talk, then maybe the Google document will actually make sense to you. But I will now go through the goddesses prompts. So if you want to get 50 points for these, so one prompt is to read a book with a god, a goddess, or a deity in. A book where crafts are featured, so like knitting, or like crocheting, or like some other sort of like art involved. A goddess tarot pull. So this is literally any of the pulls that Sam does. So if she pulls out a tarot card one day, and you can interpret the card to go towards a book. So for example, if, you know, Sam did pull out the Wheel of Fortune, then, you know, find a book that's sort of like got some sort of like luck involved, or like happy good feelings. And then we've also got a reading by Candlelight book pick. This is great. And May's book is going to be The Cloisters. And yeah, this book also does have tarot cards in. So if you are one on my team, then it's great. It knocks off that actual prompt. And yeah, it's it'll be great for you to join and discuss with us all. And then there's also the So May It Be book club, which is hosted by the lovely Sam and Alicia, and they are like witchy books that they read each month. And then also witchy book. So there's loads of witchy books out there, so many witchy books, and yeah, including my actual like coven book series. There's witches involved in it, so that would also count as well. But yeah, if you've got any witchy books that are on your agenda, this would be great for it. And then a 5-star goddess read. You literally just have to go onto Sam's Goodreads and check out the books that she has given 5 out of 5 stars. Then a book with red on the cover, because our lovely Sam loves the colour red. So yeah, there's actually loads of books with red on, even if it's like the smallest amount of red, like you can still include it. It's got red on the cover. And then we've got fairy tale retelling. So is it a Rapunzel retelling? Is it a Cinderella retelling? Like Cinder, Scarlet, can be like those sort of things, because like they're a great series that are based off of like nursery rhymes. Then we've got a mythology retelling, kind of like mythological creature or character. A book with a cat on the cover, of course. We've got our cats that we own. I've got quite a few cat books these days. A few books that I have bought just because there's a cat on the cover, not going to lie. And then finally a book with mental health reputation. So yes, we all like our mental health rep. Anxiety, depression, or it could be like OCD, or you know, it can also go into things like ADHD and like autism, and yeah, like branch out into all of those sort of mental illnesses. Schizophrenia is another one as well. But yeah, like yeah, it's quite good to read books where people could just get anxious about something. So yeah, you can just fit that to like your interpretation, because there can be books where someone's just literally worried about something, and that is anxiety. So yes, that is probably all that I've got to say. I will be doing a video on like my TBR. I've done my own TBR for the month of May, but I will branch out and do an actual TBR for the Witchathon of books that I will set towards like my prompts. I'm probably going to try and like double up, triple up as much as I can. I would probably say like as many of the prompts that you can get in one book as possible. If you can somehow find one book that fits 16 prompts, oh my goodness, congratulations to you. But yeah, I mean, like for me, I would just on average just say like, you know, 3 prompts per book, and that's just me, you know. And that's just kind of like what I did on the last round. In the previous round I managed to find like a book that went towards 3 prompts. But yeah, if you want to set yourselves the challenge of reading 16 books as well as 12 prompts from Sam, then kudos to you guys. Like that is just like mega reading. So yes, I will leave a link to Sam's announcement video down below. She goes through all of the teams and all of the teams' prompts, and yeah, she has all of the brilliant information, but I will have the information as well copied in my description too. And yeah, I hope you guys can join in with the readathon, and there's a Discord as well, there's a Twitter as well. So yeah, we also now have an Instagram, which is literally at Witchathon. So yeah, that's a new thing as well. So yeah, we're all over the social medias, guys. Like, we're getting there. We're getting up in the world. But yeah, I'm excited to do this again. It literally runs from the 1st to the 31st of May. So it's the whole month. It's a month-long readathon, and I'm really excited. I'm privileged to be leading the team of Team Crystal Moons. I love crystals, so this group is just like perfect. And yeah, I'm really excited to hopefully lead us into maybe winning another round, because we killed it last time. We won. Let's see if we can win again. I know that last time I really ended up pushing myself to read a lot more, so this will be really good for me if I can somehow manage to push myself again, especially now that I've moved into my new humble abode. So yeah, fingers crossed all goes well. But that's it from me, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If there's anything that I've somehow forgotten, or if you want to know about the readathon, feel free to ask me, feel free to ask Sam. Let me know down below in the comments. Let me know if you're going to be joining. Let me know if there's any books that you've kind of like got as an idea. Let me know if you're joining my team. Let me know if you're joining another team. At the end of the day, it's just a readathon. It's fun. It's like, it's great to be competitive, but at the end of the day, like, we are like friends and everything. So yes, that's it for me. So keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. All of my social media links will also be linked in the description box below if you would like to follow me elsewhere. And I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video.